probably fine. Can you read what? Hey, what happened to no talking on the couch? Come sit right here, buddy. Oh, if I move to left, then she's not gonna see. Or maybe you just move the entire couch that way. You good? You all cozy? All right, perfect. Yep, we're good to go. Alright, so this is Cave Story. And you might not be able to tell, but we are playing on the Japanese version. But we don't have the Japanese app locale on this computer, so instead we get moon runes. So, you know, any insightful Japanese commentary that the couch could have given is now just gone. But yeah, anyway, Cave Story. It's a 2D like action platformer. We're about to get a gun. We're gonna shoot things, and you know, it's generally regarded as a kind of popular game. Does anyone on the couch want to introduce themselves?
I am Simon.
You have to speak into the mic, I think.
I am Simon.
And I guess the third person isn't going to introduce themselves. Yeah, alright, too late. Anyway, back to the game. Cave Story is a rather interesting game because rather than most games where you play as the hero, you're actually the villain in Cave Story the entire time, and I'll be able to explain all of the story and lore to explain my reasoning. Is that funny? Okay. See, like, there's these two innocent civilians having a peaceful conversation. We just crash in, and we knocked one of them unconscious, and the other one goes running away. Now we're gonna pillage their quarry for, you know, rare gems and necklaces. And probably kill this fish too. What? Well, I'll shoot it once. He got me back. Okay, so there actually is a trick there. You can, if you get a very specific angle under the fish, he gives you a damage boost forward, and you go like zooming through the water. I kind of like missed it in the worst possible way. I took the damage and then didn't get the boost. But anyway, to furthermore prove that we're a big bad bully in this world, we're gonna, you know, kill this little child. And like, as the little child is trying to like explain us that she's innocent, her two saviors come through, the big toaster and Misery, and they're gonna take her to the doctor, and she's gonna get all well. But we don't want her to get well because I guess we have, you know, we have it out for her, apparently. So they took her to the doctor, and now we have to go find her. Talk a bit louder, please. Okay, I'll try to talk a bit louder. Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. Man with the paper. He's helping with the marathon. Yeah. Anyway, right here is the worst area in the game. There's a lot of mushrooms, and they all move around randomly. So they can just like eat a lot of your time if they feel like it. I mean, they're not terrible so far. Alright, that was actually decent. I haven't had a decent graveyard in a while. Normally all those white mushrooms like to troll and like push you around. But, you know. What, they want me to shout? Yeah. Are you reading chat right now? Yeah. Alright, which chatters were telling me to shout? A lot of them? Oh, okay. Name names, I want specifics. I'm gonna save here because it would be very embarrassing to die here. It's actually like... You should speak into it. Speak into the mic. Okay, anyway, Egg Corridor is a very random area. Oh, perfect, good start. Perfect. Because this can happen! Alright, so I need like 10 XP to level up, and I've gotten like half of what I needed from the first like billion enemies. All right, this is fantastic. You too, man. Oh, thanks, Kyrulius. I'm doing the best with what I've been given. That was like some of the greatest luck I've ever been given. I'm waiting for the bugs because I'm gonna try to ride the cutscene. There we go, like that. So, I mean, if I had actually gotten better luck, I could have just not had to wait for them to turn around past me. But since, you know, this is marathon luck. You know, getting 3 hearts in a row, that's... What more could you ask, really, from a marathon? I actually just proved how good I am at this game by reacting perfectly to all the terrible RNG. Right? Right, guys? And I'm still almost level 3. Look at how skilled I am. Yeah, anyway, story. We're looting this egg for a card key, I guess.
You're getting a lot of greetings from Germany.
Oh, really? Greetings from Germany. Well, actually, not from Germany, but, you know.
You seem like you have German blood, though.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
Is it the blue eyes?
The what?
Is it the blue eyes?
Sure.
Oh, okay. What about you? Where are you from, Cypher?
Everybody dumb.
Yeah.
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, but what's your ancestry like?
I'm half Filipino.
Oh, interesting. So anyway, you saw me just walk through the boss. That's because this boss doesn't actually have a hitbox unless they're attacking, so you can just walk through and like just get out of the way when they're punching. So despite the awful luck, that egg quarter actually went really well, and you know, again, showing off that we're bullies by killing innocent people. And now we're co-opting others into our scheme by pretending we saved them. Are you laughing? Oh yeah.
We're not laughing either, Steve.
I mean, it's perfectly laughable.
How much time do you lose doing the moon runes?
No, none, because it's just different like ASCII interpretations of what the Japanese character. Yeah, it's the same number of characters. It's just like, yeah, it's just a different parsing. But I mean, moon runes is like for the marathon. I want to know what Chad is thinking of this run so far.
They think greetings from Germany.
Really? Greetings from Chicago. Or just outside of Chicago, to be more accurate. That was a damage boost to go get that health, otherwise I would have had to, like, you know, go all the way down through that door and through a long passageway just to get up to the top. But with that bug, I can just get the health, or like, much like easier without wasting all that time. Anyway, because we're like an elite hacker, we're peering into the cutscenes of other NPCs that we're not a part of. Because Quote is a, you know, omniscient protagonist, apparently. I mean, obviously you can tell what they're saying because of the very clear text that's on the screen. Lots of E's and I's and F's. Ebe. I don't know if you actually caught that. I caught it because I'm actually reading, so I can explain the plot to the chat. So our, like, the person we co-opted into our evil plan got, they're not very intelligent, so they got in jail, so now we're going to, I guess they used their one phone call to call us. And, they're gonna give us the coolness to go to the next area. And, we're gonna go on to Grasstown now. And we're also going to solicit higher grade weaponry, you know, using other NPCs as our, you know, vehicles for mischief. So I had to grab that key because that's going to give me, you know, I give a key back basically because this guy's too afraid to go into the wilderness. And in return we get a new weapon called the Fireball. I almost went over and hit a split. It's muscle memory. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be mainly killing enemies with my Polar Star and picking up the XP that they drop with fire. And that's going to, you know, hopefully get me leveled up pretty fast, although they're not dropping very good XP. Anyway, that's the technique you're going to see a lot throughout the run, is that using like your higher grade weapons to farm XP for lower level weapons. And you know, weapon swapping is a pretty big deal because of this. We had to talk to Draco there because she is now, she's giving us the plot progression, which allows us to, which spawns all these jellyfish basically. And that forces us to get plot items like the jellyfish juice that we're gonna get from this guy right here. Thanks, man. I couldn't have done it without you. And also, we're unknowingly...
Have you ever walked into that big spike trap on the left hand?
No, never actually.
What did that sign say?
I think it says like warning death or something. I mean, it's true, it does kill you. Okay, anyway, here comes a damage boost from an enemy. That's going to allow us to get up to our second jelly juice earlier, rather than going all the way around. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's going to happen. So that's called the Chaco House skip. Basically, by hitting pause, I reset my invincibility frames, and that allows me to take double damage boost over the house and completely skip using the jellyfish juice on the fire, which, you know, that's what obviously that's what jelly juice is used for, putting out fires. But instead I get, you know, I get to skip an entire trip, basically, through Grasstown using that one simple trick. So now we have a very hard boss in Mako. But instead Mako's friend comes to his aid, and we have to fight him instead. He's a really easy boss, actually. He can kind of stand on his head and he doesn't know what to do. He just flails his arms around hopelessly. And because we're an evil protagonist, we're actually picking up the ingredients to make a bomb, 2 of which we have already. And okay, 7 health, I do need to heal. If I was at full health, I could skip this heal and save right here. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be in the cards. And if bombs were not destructive enough, we also get missiles. Messed up that turnaround. Cave Story actually has a lot of momentum, so once you're going in one direction, the game doesn't really like to turn you around quickly, so you kind of really got to commit to movement. Alright, nice. We got level 2 machine gun. That was very important. Oh, that was bad jump. Very bad jump. Alright. I know, man. This is embarrassing. Alright, I guess that was embarrassing. That's not a very difficult jump. I hope there's no frog lovers in chat, because we have to fight the frog boss now. I'm glad there's no frog-related emotes on Twitch for chat spam right now. Welcome back. Oh, wow, okay. You gave me a 4-round? Yeah, the amount of damage you can do to this guy each round is random. He gave me pretty bad rolls.
I don't think that bodes very well.
I'm getting all the bad luck out of the way. I had a corridor, now this, you know. Oh, perfect. So what I was supposed to do there is jump and conserve a lot of the momentum from my wind, but I pressed jump too early. And so, instead of actually gaining, like keeping a lot of momentum, I just like crashed to a halt and took a lot of damage. So now we have our bomb. We got the final ingredient from defeating the boss. Okay. So now we have a cutscene. I'm not really even sure what happens in this cutscene, but I'm sure it's just dastardly on the part of, quote, our evil protagonist. Do you know what's happening in this cutscene?
No.
Alright. 0 for 2.
That guy was stuck or something and freed, right?
I think we're only freeing him so that we can, like, steal, like, his machinery later on in the game. Because we're evil, remember? Now, since we sabotaged this this booster, they're gonna drive it away. But as you're gonna see at the end of Grasstown, it crashes because we sabotaged it, and we never see these guys again. That's not actually true. We do see them. Whoa. There's not much to say on the way back through Grasstown. I'm just like killing enemies that are in my way. Trying to get XP on my machine gun, or missiles, I mean. Oh, jeez, whoops. Jumped it a little bit too high. Happens. Okay, so we're actually sitting pretty good on XP on all of our guns. We're actually going to be losing our Polar Star very soon for a much better gun. And through some dastardly means, our bad helper. What's conspirator, I guess, is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. They managed to get freed from prison. All of it happened while we were just goofing off in Grasstown. I'm sure they're explaining everything right now. I hope chat's really good at reading. Now we have Sand Zone. And we have a dog collecting mission.
Best part of the game.
Yeah, this is the best part of the game. You get like 8 minutes straight to just spam dog emotes in chat. It's perfect. Yeah, I took damage and rode that bug across. I didn't mess it up even though you said I would remember.
I didn't say you messed it up.
You did say I was gonna mess it up.
I said I saw you mess it up.
So, again, fitting the theme that we're a bad guy, we're beating up this kind lady and all of her children. And, but we're lying to her, and we're saying we're not actually here to hurt you, despite just completely destroying her and all of her kids. And we then, through our, you know, smooth use of words, we coax her into giving up the best gun in the game, the machine gun. And,
You can get her panties.
here you got... No, I'm not getting panties. What, you think I'm some kind of pervert? Yeah. So the machine gun's really good because it auto-fires, but more importantly, when we get it to max level, it lets us fly. And that's going to be very useful throughout the entire run. Okay, that was interesting. I shot too late. I need to wait for this guy now. Yeah, not the greatest like reaction after messing up, but I actually have to shoot these blocks out in a very specific pattern because when I'm coming back through, it's going to manipulate the way these it's going to manipulate the way these like little ball guys move, and I'm going to be collecting XP from them and drops, you know. So like each block I'm shooting out is very deliberate. It's going to affect the way they move and put them in optimal positioning to grab. Oh. Good fireballs. Very difficult boss, by the way. So that was Omega. Yo, hey, it's CFB. How's it going? Aw, how noble of you. It's pretty rare to actually have like full health right here. Look at that, I still made the cycle. Actually, I just was like 2 cycles behind because I messed up the very beginning. But it worked out, and I have a ton of XP, but only 1 missile. So now we're bringing all these dogs so that they can, you know, be kept in this house locked up. Because again, we're evil protagonists. These were previously free-range dogs, but you know, we hate their freedom, so we're gonna lock them up. Oh, that's a birdie. Alright, I botched that actually a little bit, but it all worked out. I wasn't supposed to kill that skull. But anyway, now, I have level 3 machine gun, there we go, that's what I was going to say. So as you can see, I can now fly by shooting the machine gun downwards because it's going to give me momentum in, you know, that direction. Also, something I haven't mentioned yet, you actually move a little bit faster in the air than you do on the ground, because on the ground, like, game is applying what it calls friction to you, so it's like constantly slowing you down. So you're constantly like hovering at a speed that's just below your intended maximum, but with the machine gun and being able to fly and jump like permanently, we don't need to worry about that. There's a dog in a chest, don't worry about it. One of the most important techs in Cave Store. Alright. That was very weird. I didn't expect him to be down there. Normally the crocs just fall down. I was rather unexpected to say the least. I'm going to take that as an element that I should save, because I haven't saved in a while, and it would be a shame to repeat all of this. Because on this upcoming dog, there's going to be some skill spikes, you know, that we have to fly over. Not really dangerous unless I lose, like, level 3 machine gun midway through. But, you know, it's happened. There we go. We have level 3 machine gun, we have level 3 fireball, max. Hearts for good measure. Now we have birds. So I could like take the time to try to like avoid the birds, but if you just like take damage, you can boost through all of them, no problem. They're actually rather unthreatening if you don't hit them. So naturally I'm gonna kill a few right now. Alright, I think I need some couch commentary. I'm running out of material. Oh yeah, I am. Where can they find the Carol Blaster run, CFB? Ideally. Maybe it'll just get delayed so far that's at prime time. Fingers crossed. My favorite part is just the repetitive nature of going through this area over and over again to collect dogs that look the exact same. That's my favorite part. Alright.
I have a question for Tech Crew. What happened to all the American flags? Why are we still patriotic? Somebody probably stole them.
Well, this is actually a Japanese game, so it would be very insulting to this video game's culture to have American flags. I see someone walk with an American flag out the corner of my eye.
Thank you. The language is like garbage anyway.
Yeah, it's moon runes.
We're free to have any flag we want.
We need a moon flag, actually. So with this last log, we can suck the last remaining life out of this poor woman in the form of a heart jar. And this is going to heal us back to full health whenever we need it. But it's only a one-time use, so... oh, okay. I'm pretty sure this isn't all bosses one. Actually, no, you're right, I skipped the first Balrog. I think so, yeah. No, you skipped the sisters also later on. What was that? I mean, I've definitely accidentally said yes to saying I want to fight him, but I didn't this time, so. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you always say this is the hardest fight.
I don't always say that. I mean, I've had one marathon on this. Well, this is the second. You're right, 100%. But anyway, like as I was saying, we're an awful human being in this video game. So like as this clearly benevolent doctor is trying to heal this poor young girl with homeopathic red flowers.
Draw out the Undertale people in chat. Like, are you literally fading them out? Or an awful
Whoa! Oh, did I just 2-level machine gun? Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Because normally you're supposed to just fly through this next area. Alright, well they're having technical difficulties. You can ignore the fact that I need to like farm these guys for a billion years to get XP back.
So they haven't heard a single thing because that.
No, I just tried to fix the status thing right.
Yeah. He just hates indie games. You know what, I'll just save and reset and kill those same enemies again. I'm farming You caught me, dude. Alright. After that hideous display of gameplay, we can now continue. No, I don't. I had 7 health, I had to. I could have, like, just been BS'd by a cockroach. I didn't have a choice, man. Actually, I had 9 health because I picked up an extra art, but I had 7 health coming into the labyrinth. Yes. Tell him beat my time. That's my response. The Spur is actually like objectively the worst weapon in the game. It has the lowest DPS, and if it ever hits like a block or a shield. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it one-shots the final boss. How could I have forgotten? Ugh. Yeah, the bestest gun. This isn't a speedrun, it's a skill run. Alright. These cockroaches are the worst in the world. And I'll probably prove why. Yeah, this boss is also like really, really difficult. Yeah, see ya. So the blade is like limited to only having 1 projectile on the screen at a time, but if you camp the boss, then you can have like as many as you want because it just dissipates instantly. And like, so you get your next shot out whenever. Oh man. Cockroach, exactly. I just didn't change weapons in time. That's unfortunate. Anyway, we have our cat boss coming up. Good thing there's no cat emotes on Twitch TV. You see that? You see me kill 3 cockroaches with 1 blade? Yeah, it was. Thanks for noticing. It's actually a cat paw. If you look closely, I think you're trying to erase cat culture. Okay. There's not much to say for this guy. Just kind of like do as much damage to him each round as you can, and like just mess him up. And I took 1 damage from the grade, oh no. "10 missiles, 29 health. Yo, this is perfect." So, in being the bad guy, we're just gonna leave that guy who fell down the pit. Because he doesn't need our help. Anyway. I think it's to ward off demons. Rocks are notoriously scared of demons. They're spirit tags. So you saw, like, it probably looked like the blade was shooting backwards, but it actually wasn't. The blade's hitbox actually starts out behind you, so just like with the other boss I fought. I can just, you know, stay close to him, and I'll immediately be able to get out the next shot. Awesome. Oh, okay, that actually was solid. It's been working this whole time. Oops. Okay, I may have gotten a little bit more XP than I needed, but it was all in the name of safety. So I didn't really explain it, but I was doing my darndest to pick up a lot of XP for my missiles, because when I picked up super missiles right there, I didn't actually... It reset back to level 1, so I didn't get to keep the current amount of XP. But I do keep the same number of missiles, oddly enough. This lab amp actually has gone pretty well. You know, as good as lab amp can get. You too, man. Your support here really means a lot to me. What's the other hand doing under the blanket?
Sitting on my stomach.
Oh, okay. What? It's an honest question that friends ask each other. Anyway, this boss fight coming up is something. Yeah, it's very hype. It's gonna be hype if I actually get the quick kill, but I would not anticipate getting the quick kill. Basically, okay, so you see the water rising up and down. Oh, yeah, that wasn't that great. You can carry your air momentum through the water by just timing it pretty well, but I did not time it pretty well there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm waiting for a specific cycle on this water, and I actually still made it, so the fact that I slowed down didn't matter. This boss is very random. Like, literally every single part of him you see is going to be RNG. And my end goal is to, like, start drowning during the fight and, you know, fight. Oh, that's about as bad as it gets. Alright. Alright. Nope. Yeah. No quick kill. So what happened was that he just hit me immediately at the beginning of phase 1. And that's about as bad as it gets. Yeah, the one at SGDP was pretty bad, but this is definitely worse. Alright. I might get a little bit of drowning in. Alright, I got a little bit of drowning. I got like half. Except it wasn't quick kill because I didn't actually... I got the what? Yeah. So now we pick up the Toro. If that fight had not gone like atrociously, I probably could have like, you know, been impressive. But I mean, he hit me at the beginning of the first phase, so that knocked me off the platform that I was trying to fight him on. And that we're all very impressed. Oh, thanks, man. It means a lot. Well, why don't you get cozy with Cypher over there, and think there's at least room on that couch for 3 more people. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing what's called waterway skip in this next area. Basically, I'm going to repeatedly pause and shoot my weapon, so that'll give me a very high concentration of shots, and it'll give me enough downward momentum to oh, I messed it up. Messed up my positioning. There we go. Yeah, that it gives you a very high concentration of shots, which allows you to get through those 2 tiles of current that are trying to push you out. You're not supposed to do that, but you can. Alright. We have to undrown Curly, I forgot. So Curly's asleep on the bed, and we walk up to her, and then there's a bunch of moon runes, and then it fades to black, and Coda's doing, unknown things to her, I suppose. And she wakes up she's perplexed about her situation. Oh, let's save. I haven't done that in a while. I actually don't know when the last time I saved was. Seven missiles. Upcoming we have a boss that's also a fish. There's really not much to say besides the fact that the camera is fixed, or quote is fixed facing forward the entire fight. What was that? Oh yeah, he's from Ika-chan. Another game by the guy who made this, Studio Pixel. Do you play as the bat?
What?
Fantastic. I'm glad I turned around. I was just feeling really patriotic and I was overcome with emotion.
I'm glad to hear that.
So anyway, all the Spur apologists are about to be proven wrong.
All the what?
The Spur apologists.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they're going to be very soon. You're gonna see why the machine gun is the fastest gun in the game. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna use the machine gun to lift off while I have my booster active. And that's going to allow me to retain my booster 2.0 speed. Indefinitely. This is a machine gun exclusive technique, so all you Spur babies out there, get wrecked. Whoop. Wow. Oh jeez, I messed up. Alright, I've actually messed up the machine boost a little bit right there, but it should be fine. Nah, I don't need your money.
Build a wall around Headcrab or Headcrab's house.
And get him to pay for it.
Yeah. That donation's cost Headcrab's.
So that guy. No, no. I was actually almost considering it, but no. That's gonna get me. It would, yeah. It would have given me the bad ending, and it would have just ended the game right there. But I could have just reloaded the save. It actually wouldn't have mattered. Oh, jeez. This is what I get for using the noob gun as a crutch. Alright, we spooked this guy pretty hard by bursting through that door. Let's try that again. There we go. People are laughing pretty hysterically behind me. Alright, pent up. Alright, good move. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of like machine boosting and fast moving, and it's actually like a little difficult, so excuse me if my pristine commentary is not on point for the next area. There's actually two different ways to do the machine boost. You can either like boost into a corner and like lift off it instantly, or you can like use the machine guns, like the fact that it can give you downward like momentum. Use that to push you downwards into the ground and jump off. You're not going to start at all that. Whereas unless you jump like perfectly, normal machine boost. This upstand. Start cosplaying like during my run. Oh, in a little bit. I have to fight the mushroom first. Yeah, I thought I was about to lose that one too. Yeah, I have to kill the mushroom first. I healed there just because, like, if the mushroom is feeling like in a particularly bad mood, he can just do 20 damage to me, and that's how much health I had. So. Filet mignon. The mushroom filet mignon. Oh jeez. So he. What? Are you gonna challenge me on it?
No, I'm not challenging.
Alright, that was a pretty average fight. As you can see, he jumps around like pretty erratically, so it's a little difficult to track his movement and, you know, and get maximum damage. Alright, we're coming up on the cosplay in just a little bit. It's funny because the cosplay is like the slowest part of the run. Your favorite anime is Cave Story? I think she's like telling us some lore right now that we don't really care about. If you can like translate these moon runes, like, good on you, but you shouldn't want to. Jeez. Alright, this is our costume designer, and she's gonna give us a nice like mask to cosplay with. No, yeah, we traded in our booster 2.0 for the mask, but then we trade it back later. She just wanted to like cosplay herself as like a jetpack or something. That's why she was borrowing it. Anyway, yeah, we lost booster 2.0, so we're destined to move at snail's pace. for the next little portion of the run. If we have any donations, feel free to read them.
Well, we would have if we talked to the guy.
Oh, that's true.
$1
Saying I'll donate another $1 if you go back and talk to him. Oh! Oh my god, dude. I almost got the P boost. Yo, you don't know. What?
Is that a part of the fish boost?
No, it's like completely random and it's not practical. But I saw the
Even
opportunity.
harder?
I mean, it's not even like difficult. It's just random. Like it's like even if you go for it, you could just get a backwards boost instead. But I actually almost got it. Like I saw that he might have been in position, so I was like, you know, I might as well go for it. I like if I had like just committed to it and started shooting my machine gun downwards earlier, I would have like risen up and kept his speed. But I chickened out. This game is what? Fetch Quest the game? Yeah. There are a lot of fetch quests. This is actually the last fetch quest we're on. Alright. So our cosplay master has left us. And the rocket's outside now. Oh, this might have been a mistake, actually. I don't, I don't know the text queued for moon runes. Alright, I did it. Yeah, normally, like, I have text a queue that I look for to go for that, but I apparently didn't need it. I just reacted perfectly. Oops. That's why we get extra health. So this area of the gameplay is kind of speaking for itself. There's not much I can say to help communicate it. Attack. Alright, that actually was fine. No need to save there, actually. Thanks, man. It's your belief. Oh, I think we skipped around. Oh no! I was like a few hits away from skipping around. Oh well. While she's doing the like the blue or the black lightning attack, if you hit her with missiles like as she's summoning the black orbs, you can do like a lot more damage than she's like intended to take per round. So that's what I was like going for there, but I didn't manage to skip around, unfortunately. So yeah, all these bosses are like really good. I got actually pretty good luck on Misery, and pretty good luck on the Doctor too. those were, that was the perfect fight, basically. He gave me the best RNG possible. I'm not sure how much health I have, but I might actually want to heal, even though it's a little bit slow. Yeah, I better heal with 11 health. Alright, I won't need that one. I don't need it. I'm fine, guys. You guys believe in me?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
It's very convincing.
Well, it's when you believe in. This boss is really easy, so.
Yeah, this is like the easiest boss in the world, actually. That's why I healed. So his two minions at the start, Sue and Misery, they are going to like repeatedly try to attack me, and I'm going to kill Misery first. And because doing that, it's going to trigger the like boss himself to going into his like cycles of opening up his hitbox a lot quicker. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't get hit by the eye. Just play perfect.
Alright, she's dead. One last phase. Alright. Easy boss.
Are you ready?
I'm pretty ready
I'm ready.
for this Sunday. Coming up is everyone's like favorite area of the game to watch, you know, not really to play. And again, it's going to be more like the gameplay speaks for itself rather than like me actually providing insightful commentary onto every little action I'm doing. All you need to know is that whenever you see tiles falling from the ceiling, that's completely random, and it's probably going to, you know, screw me over at some point. Save just because, you know, hell is hell. You too. That was a pretty good tile room. Yeah, that was really good.
Got some having good luck.
Oh no! I immediately like threw away the good luck. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. You got me. Alright. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some safety hearts there, because I've suddenly lost all ability to play this game. Not that I had much to do with it, but... What? Since when, dude? I was like, I saw the arrow coming and I was like, I'm gonna pause to use the heart jar, but it was too late. Alright. Good thing I completely squandered that, like, perfect tile room, you know? I was waiting for a text trigger there, but I already got them all.
By the way, it's very inconvenient die because I really need to pee.
There we go, I did it that time. Now you'll probably see how it's intended to go. Because like all the global cycles and all the enemies won't be off. Oh, I'm out of missiles, but I killed that rock anyway. Alright, there we go. Easy. Yeah, the thing is, like, the strats in Hell are very dependent on, like, how fast you move, because all the enemies are on like, their own cycle. And in order to, like, make it, you need to play. Also, me messing up, like, a bunch of times in a row back there, like, put me on a really bad cycle, and I just didn't know what to do. Because I had only practiced being good at the game, not being bad. So, that was Thalos. I kind of didn't get to explain a lot of the strats because, I don't know, I was focusing. Anyway, that's time. Yeah, that's time. Sorry. Okay.
Hey, Drag.
Yeah.
Can you hold this for a second?
Why? You're welcome.
These nuts.
Oh, got
Hey,
him.
get on to the one game.
You're under the American flag?
Yeah. And one's laughing at you for eating the live jar, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You know that?
Well, I ended up not needing it.
Well,
If that's any
Still laughed at
solace.
you, so
Good.
just a shame.
Tell him I'm laughing at his time in this game.
oh, you can hear it.
Yeah, probably.
Probably not, but
Round one.
Well, yeah, if the audio technician's like running around behind the monitor the entire run is any indication, probably could not hear me. Anyway, that's Cave's story.
Nice run, yo.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I still came in underestimated, despite having a depth like pretty far into hell.
What estimate did you get?
105.
they said they switched language on me, so whatever that means.
I'm gonna take this microphone off. Have a good peek. Goodbye, chat.
What was the flag at? didn't ask you, but
Surrender.
so are you.